Hello, family. We made it. Episode 5. I'm Carol. If you're just tuning in, this is your first time. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bong, 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 bong. Okay. Hi, I'm Carol. TheRealByMsG if you're nasty. Um, and this is Ask a Veteran. And this is a program geared toward delving into PTSD and all of the symptoms that go along with it. Um, these videos, this channel is for a veteran, for a family member of a veteran who is not quite sure how to get through to them and show them that they're not by themselves. To a veteran who is in a dark place, who wants to do better but doesn't quite know how. Um, I am not a licensed professional, just a heads up. But I lived it. So I'm actually better than one of those because I'm not going to give you dumb advice. Huh? Isn't that great? Right? Right? I'm nice, right? Thanks. Okay, so I think since we hit depression yesterday, I think we're gonna, don't get me wrong, we're always gonna go back to these things, right? Because of course like I only scratched the surface. Like you can't cover depression in 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You can't do that. It's gonna take a second. But trust and believe each time that you watch, you'll get a little bit, you'll start, you'll see the difference before somebody else sees it. How about that? Um, People are known for, well, I know that when I started changing, people still saw the same thing. It didn't matter what I did. It didn't matter how positive I was or anything like that. They just didn't see it. When I stopped cussing, they still heard cuss words coming out of my mouth when I wasn't saying cuss words. It was crazy. It was nuts. It's like they couldn't hear me. You can't hear me? I'm loud though. And I know I'm loud. It's okay. Okay, so since we hit up depression, and we don't worry, we will go back to it. I just want to scratch the surface of another subject. Anxiety. Yay! Fearful of everything. Okay. To all you family members or non-veterans, to all you veterans, I'm about to say, okay, one thing that I've learned is that anticipation is key, right? The reason why I can't watch scary movies is because I don't know what's coming. So, to all of my veterans, hear me now. I'm about to tell the people who have not been to war a little gem, okay? You ready? Now, if you don't want to hear it, then just put the phone down. Put the phone, I don't know. Mute it for a second and then okay, what I'll do is when I'm finished telling them what I'm going to tell them, I'm going to go like this. Okay? You going to know, that's how you going to know to unmute the phone. Okay? You ready? All right, go ahead and mute it. All right, I'm gonna give you all 5 seconds to mute it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, everybody else who's listening in, here's a little gem. Uh, in the Middle East, also in Vietnam, also I do believe Kuwait as well. Um, People would take IEDs and place them on the inside of a dog. The dog would come up to you, you would pet the dog, and then get blown up. So when a veteran says that they don't want to be around no freaking dog, get it. All right? All right, we're good? Okay, I'm going to bring her back in now. Okay, you ready? Okay, we're going to act like nothing happened. You hear me? It took me years to get over that. Tripping. All right. Uh, okay. Mm, wig hair. Help. Okay. I got it. Okay. Jesus, wig hair. Okay. Anxiety is when you've had a certain trauma, right? And because you've had that certain trauma, certain things remind you of that trauma. And because you couldn't fight at the time and you had to fight, your body is reacting to being able to fight at the time. So now that your body is able to fight, that's what's happening. Your body is going into full reaction mode of what it wanted to do when you had no choice but to survive. Okay? That's what anxiety is. Anxiety is, oh, I remember this feeling. I don't like this feeling. This feeling is stupid. So I'm just going to shut you down for a little bit. We're going to reset and we're going to try it again. How long that reset takes? Who freaking knows? I've had anxiety attacks that have lasted over an hour. And it was, oh my, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. And I got some bad enemies. Let me just tell you that. I would wish some other things on them, but that, no. Jesus, it changes you. I'm sorry, it does. And I do apologize for all you civilians out there that feel like you would be able to get over it. But like I got a homeboy and he just let me know his kill number just for fun. Just stop telling people that, okay? Yeah, I'm talking to you. You know who I'm talking to. Stop telling people your kill number. People already looking at you crazy. They know you got a kill number because you one of them that tell people. Stop telling. Nobody is ever going to know what I've done or what I've not done in the Middle East. They'll know that I be in pain all the time. That when it get cold outside, you not going to see me. And they also know that when my arm starts to change to where I can't control it anymore, I need my meds and I need it then. And it's veterans are prideful, right? We have an image of what we feel like we are. And if anybody changes that image, then it's an issue. And so, yeah, I'm a warrior. Yeah, I'm strong. But at the same time, when people can see my weakness, that affects me. And that's just honesty. That affects me. I'm sorry. See me weak. Nah, I'm good. Limping. Me? Nah. You're tripping. I'm going to go jog around the block. Okay? Yeah. You need me to pick up these bricks? No problem. And then I go home and I soak because I stay in pain. And admitting that brought anxiety. That's why it took me so long to start this page. That's why it took me so long to post the first video. Like, it's scary admitting the truth because you're not sure who's going to judge you. You're not sure who's going to try to take advantage of that. Don't get me wrong. On my weakest day, I'm still very, very strong. Let's just go ahead and put that out there on my weakest day. But I have days. I have days where I'm like, oh, why my whole body got to hurt? Like my whole body? I can't. I had a day where my eyelashes hurt. Have you ever had a day where your eyelashes hurt? It'll change your life. I'm just as B Simone said, period. Okay. As I am Zoe say, period. Listen, all of them say this. Listen, they a squad, and I love it. I love them too. I love y'all. Y'all bring me joy. I just want to let you know that you guys bring me joy. But yeah, when it comes to anxieties, okay, so one of the anxieties that I used to have that I no longer have anymore, I couldn't go inside a mall. It was something about how the sound echoes off the walls that my spidey senses would be at 1,000,000% because if the sound is it took me a minute to realize what was happening, right? I remember going into a mall, and I got to the first store inside of the door. I went inside one of the just regular entrances. And part of it just be like the carts to ride the kids in. Then it'd be like one of the little maps. And then you're in the mall and you hit the first store. I got to the first store. A lady said, "Hi, how's your day going?" And I was like, "No." And I ran out the store. It was nuts. I could, it's a mall. I've been in 1,000,000 malls. What are we doing? It should be like this. And it was really, 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 really bad for years. Um, all right. Story time, children. I remember I had came back from Iraq for a visit for some strange, I don't know why. I don't know why. But something happened with my glasses or my contacts or something. And I had to leave soon, right after I had messed up my glasses. I'm I might as well be legally blind without my glasses, okay? I'm blind. It's cool. I don't have no problem. They make prescriptions for everything. We're good. um, so I had broke my glasses or something had happened with my contacts or something, and I had to replace my glasses in less than a day. No, no, less than 48 hours. I think I had 48 hours to get my glasses back, right? They got to send off for them things, right? So the only place that was open was a lens crafter inside of a mall. I had my brother on one side, a family friend on the other side. I had another family friend in front of me and my son behind me. They put a jacket over my head and talked to me the whole way till I got inside the lens crafter where they allowed me to go into a back room for approximately 32 minutes for the panic attack to stop. It was bad. It was bad. It was so, 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 so bad. But now I'm able to go into malls like everybody else and waste my money like everybody else. And it's not bad anymore. I can deal with it. It doesn't cause me anxiety. Yeah, I probably smoke before I go in. But that's just because people irritate me. So your anxiety could be anything. It could be stray dogs. It could be people crossing behind the back of your car in too much of a close proximity. I know that's specific because I have that one. Okay. I almost put my car in reverse because, okay. Uh, no. Uh, hell, might as well. Look, okay. Veterans, hear me. I'm about to tell the civilians another secret. Okay. If you have anxiety right now, if this is causing you anxiety right now, mute it. I'm about to tell them something else that they need to know. And it might explain something to them about something that you are possibly doing. Okay? Love you. Okay, you ready? We're going to count down in 5 again. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to give the slow people an extra second. Listen here, people. Okay? I have anxiety about people walking behind my car. The reason being is because I did convoys. Convoys are these lovely little trips that you take with multiple vehicles and multiple guns. And the whole time that you are driving on these local highways and streets and byways, they're trying to kill you, okay? If somebody walks behind your vehicle, they are putting a bomb on the back of your vehicle. And what do we learn about bombs, people? That's right, they kill people. So, I do not like it when people walk up on my vehicle. I do not like it when people get close to my tail at all because I've been through traumatic situations. So, now that we've learned that, people, if you would like to help a fellow veteran or a family member who has been through a traumatic situation, don't do it. Hmm? Are we learning things today, people? I'm helping. I am helping. Okay. Let's see if our veterans remembered the sign. Okay. All right. And we're back. People have anxiety because of dumb stuff that has happened to them. Because let me tell you, you don't get anxiety from good things. You just don't. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Ways to combat some anxiety. Okay. So at first, just like people causing you to have like panic attacks and things like that, you can just avoid it until you find. Remember when I talked about the tethers, right? So, a lot of reasons why you have anxiety is because you are putting yourself back in a situation that you've already gone through, right? So a tether can also remind you that you are back in the United States. There are no Taliban anywhere close by, and you are safe. Okay. Okay. First of all, you live in America, so you're not always safe. Okay, let's just go. We're not gonna lie. We're not gonna lie. You do not live in Oz. Okay, you are not part of the Lollipop Guild. You are you are not a Munchkin. I'm just saying, like, bruh, like you, I don't know where you live, okay? I don't know your neighborhood. I don't know your cop system. Like, I don't know how safe you are. But I do know that you are not in a current situation where everybody is trying to kill you simultaneously. That's all I know. I mean, it might be 15% or maybe even 10. Ooh, if you lucky, it's a 1%. You got one person just really don't like you. But most people, like, nah, a rando, like serial killer. I mean, I'm okay. Listen, as a veteran, I go dark. Okay, it happens. I apologize. I didn't mean to say serial killer out loud. If that offended you, I apologize. Um, does anybody have the complaint box, aka the trash? Okay, listen. I told you I do what I want. So if I want to, I do what I want. I love you though. Oh, yes, sis. Okay, so ways to combat, right? Avoidance, we already talked about that, right? Just stay away from it, at least for a time, until you've been back long enough to realize that you're back. Okay? If it's something that you cannot avoid, you have to, meditation kind of works because you're able to calm your spirit. Um, a trick my dad taught me, and I don't know why other people have not been taught this. Uh, and hopefully, I'm not giving away any secrets or anything. I don't listen. Listen, with my dad, you never know. Okay. Um, I have a temper. Okay. I know I'm a hothead. I already know it. I know that I'm quick to fight, or I used to be. Um, my dad taught me this technique, right? He was like, all right, every time that you go ballistic on somebody, right? What's happening? I'm hot. I see red. He said, you see red? And I was like, yeah, I see red. Close my eyes. I see red. Ah, yeah, that. And so my dad told me, it might have been after a fight. I don't know. I don't know. He was always trying to bring me in. I'm that child. Don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, so he said, anytime that you see red, close your eyes for at least a second. And when you close your eyes for a second, try to get one blue dot. It don't matter how small, just make one blue dot. As you close your eyes, try to visualize one blue dot. Now try to make it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until all the red is gone and all you see is blue. And by the time you do that, your body will have calmed down and you can make some sound decisions because anger is not cute on anybody, on a female, on a male, on anybody. Okay? It's not cute. It's not cute. Sometimes walking away. Listen, I'm sorry. Sometimes you got to be the person to walk away. Now, here's the thing. You can't run from your problems either. So at least calming down so you can actually have a full-on conversation with people. I feel like that helps out the situation. Now, these techniques are not going to work for everybody because everybody is not wired the same. Let's just put that out there, okay? Some of you guys are wired a little different. Got some cross wires. Sorry? I mean, my wires are crossed. But, you know, I can maintain. So that's a cool thing. Okay, but yeah, so meditation, calming yourself down so that you can actually have a real life adult conversation instead of yelling and screaming and spitting and snarling and putting your hands on each other. Yo, don't put your hands on each other. Huh? Let's try that. Ladies, you too. Because y'all think that don't nobody know that y'all abusive too. I know quite a few veterans. I'm watching y'all too because y'all wrong too. Beating up on your husbands. And the only reason why they don't hit you back is because they mama taught them right. That ain't right. Fix yourself. Y'all tripping. Oh, I told you I'm gonna say what I want. I'm always gonna say what I want. Sorry. Not sorry. Eh. All right, so avoidance, meditation, uh, calming yourself down, or you can take the aggressive route. Now, the aggressive route is very aggressive. It's very aggressive. The aggressive route is forcing yourself to do it. I don't recommend that. But there are some gung ho people out there who are not going to want to do the easy way. Now, if you decide to do the aggressive route, my suggestion, because I did the aggressive route, my suggestion is finding someone that you trust to do the aggressive route with you. The reason why you have somebody there that you can trust is because you have to have that tether, okay? That tether will remind you, their voice, their touch will remind you that you are not where you think you are. You are in a mall. You are around the dog, but the dog don't have nothing. Listen. If you're gonna do the aggressive route, never, never do it alone. You hear me? I'm so sincere. If I hear any stories about anybody trying to do the aggressive route alone, I'm coming for you. Ask about me, okay? But I'm serious. Don't do it by yourself. But I need you to be smart. I need you to be smart about who you allow into this process because their energy affects your energy. So if they're already on 10, then they're going to boost you to a 75. Nobody needs that. So you need to find somebody who is one who can talk you off the ledge. And everybody has somebody like that. Somebody who could talk you off the ledge. If you don't have somebody like that, wait, where's my bracelet? Hold up. They have the crisis hotline. Remember, all my veterans. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the bracelet. Don't judge me, okay? Uh, of course, I have my bracelet on. I keep my bracelet on because I've had 2 attempts. Yeah, go ahead and put it out there now. That way, you guys already know. You guys can either continue to watch or not continue to watch. It doesn't matter. 2 suicide attempts, and so I keep my bracelet on me. And yeah, so if you have any thoughts of suicide or harming yourself or anything like that, call the prevention hotline. It's 800 273 8255 and then press the number 1. That's 1-800-273-8255. Then press the number 1. Okay? Like, at this point, if you can't talk to somebody that you know and that knows you, then you need to talk to a professional. Listen, they got the groups out there. I can't do the groups. That's just not me. I can't do it. I hardly can do therapy. But I did it. I talked out some of my stuff. Don't get me wrong. All veterans is not going to tell the whole story. Sorry. Some of the things we're not going to say. Sorry. Like, y'all look at us at the little bit of stuff we tell you. If we told you everything that we did, it would change your mind. Cause Lord knows I be looking at these people like, bruh, you don't even know. Y'all see these cheeks and these lips. And you're like, aw, she's a teddy bear. I want to hug her. I'll stab you. No, I'm just playing. But hand-to-hand combat. Sorry. Like, I remember I was, okay, gather around, children. We're going to have a short story time. It's funny. And this person can verify if they need to, but it was funny. Okay. I remember I was in Iraq and this guy tried to holler at me and I pulled a knife on him. And he said, "Oh, I like it." What? Veterans, active duty military members are nuts. Everybody is nuts. Everybody, you have to be. You're going into combat. You got to be a little nuts. Your job is to get shot at? That's dumb. I don't want to do that at all. But I did it. Twice. Oh, Jesus. So, with this anxiety, right? Now, I did all the pills that they recommended for it and all that other fun stuff, and it didn't work. So, I'm going to tell you another thing that works for anxiety. All you holy rollers who don't understand what medication is, I apologize. Sorry, not sorry. But marijuana helps. Yeah. I was on a lot of pills. I was still having 2 to 3 anxiety attacks a day. Sometimes they would just come back. They would be like a roller coaster. Ugh. It would just be like a roller coaster. And then my husband at the time said, it got to be a better way. And so he would bring different strains and allow me to test them. I found out which ones make my anxiety worse, which ones mellow me out, which ones put me in a haze to where I can't do nothing else for the rest of the day, and which ones allowed me to be myself. Like, every podcast that I do, I'm high. I have to be. This is high anxiety right now. Doing this podcast is high anxiety. 100%. And so I have to take my meds. I have to. If I don't, then I can go into a frenzy and nobody has time for that. I could be doing other stuff. Like, it's TV shows. Like, y'all been watching The Masked Singer? I'm just saying, it's other stuff that I could be doing. besides being curled up in fetal position waiting for the wave to end. Yeah, you're welcome. Um, if smoking it is not your cup of tea, there's edibles. If edibles are not your cup of tea, there's dabs. If dabs are not your cup of tea and you just in pain a lot, you can use the tinctures and the creams and the pain sticks. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'll do some review videos on that, just so you guys can see how to apply it, how much to use, depending on your pain level, things to expect the first time that you try it. Um, it's just there's so many different ways to get the medicine into your body that you don't even have to be high. You don't have to be high. It can actually be used as a medicine. And in the history of history, ain't nobody ever OD on weed. Ever. That's crazy. You take too many Tylenols, you dead. It's just mathematics, sir. The same thing that is inside of your cough medicine is inside meth. That's dumb. I don't want to do that at all. That sounds idiotic. And now everybody can get CBD. You don't have to get high on CBD, but CBD is more natural. It does what it's supposed to do, and then it ends. That's it. That's it. No, sorry. Sorry. Okay. So all I'm saying is you have options, right? And we can delve more into what the options are at another date. Cause I feel like I'm actually getting sleepy, which is a great look for me, and I'll take it. I'm exhausted. It's snowing, so my body is kind of like locking up, and that's not a good thing because once it locks up, that means it's shutting down, and I don't want to fall down the steps again. It hurts. Did you know falling down the steps hurt? It does. Really? No, really, it hurts. So, when it comes to anxiety, it's a reaction to something that you've already lived through. Anything that pops up in your head that reminds you of that time can take you back to that time, and it'll make you react in a different way than you did the first time or the same way that you did the first time. Like somebody sneaking up behind you, put them in a chokehold and break their neck by mistake. Like that's muscle memory. That's not really your fault per se, but we got to work on it. We got to work on that, okay? We got to work on that because you can't fight for the country and then be a danger to its people. We got to work on that. So we'll work on it together. I love you guys, my brethren in arms. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe.